Well, it is another beautiful morning here at the castle. We have one more wall of siding to install, and then the top is waterproof. The bump out does need some tar paper, and then we're probably going to cap the bump out opening off until we get the addition all the way up. That's the hope anyway. But today is going to be kind of a mix of several different things. I have a company coming out next week to pressure wash the entire castle. So let's go see what we got to do to be prepared for him. Well, as stated just a moment ago, I am having the entire castle pressure washed, and I am not going to claim that I am a plumber, because I am not. I'm kind of just that guy that does what it takes to get stuff done. I'm pretty confident that is not supposed to look like that. Obviously the shut off is shut off. Everything else appears to not be broke. There's a lot going on in here. Looks like that goes down that chase to the toilet. So essentially I think what we need, I don't know if we can clean that up enough to get that back on there properly, but we definitely need a 45 degree. We definitely need a coupler. We definitely need a coupler to get a new section of pipe down to this 45. I see that I've got 3 couplers here. Now I got to figure out if I have a 45. I do not believe I do. And time to get this fixed so that we can have some water pressure back and ensure that whenever this guy comes out here, he can use the man lift, and he is going to do a soft wash in some areas, but chemical wash the entire thing. And as you can see from out here, it's got some areas that definitely need some of the, I don't know if it's mold or if it's just from the sun or what, but it needs to be washed off. And I'm hopeful, since he uses, when he hard washes, 4,000 psi, I'm hopeful that it knocks off this freeze and thaw slag that is just kind of hanging on to the rocks here. The entire rock is not degraded, but the face of the rock is cracked because there hasn't been any sealant put on this limestone for I don't know how many years. So hopefully he's going to knock most of that off, get it nice and clean, and then when we get completely done, we will seal this limestone entirely around the entire castle. So let's get some plumbing done. Well, this is a little bit darker spot than what we're used to working in, so you guys are going to have to just kind of deal with the weird lighting situation. And again, I want to preface it the fact that I am not a plumber, but we're going to get this sucker stuck back together so that we've got a water supply for our pressure washing guy. You're going to probably see a lot of things done wrong, but that's all right. We're going to get it done. Make shadow puppets. That'd be fun, right? And I know a lot of you are going to gripe at me for having purple primer, because it gets all over everything, but I think that's kind of its point. Looks like I got it on the toilet. We don't need it there. And you guys are actually stuck to the glue. I put you in the wrong spot. Prime up our coupler here. And I did get wet set cement, not that there's any water in here, but it seems like every time I work on plumbing, water's involved, right? So I bought the expensive stuff. I don't have a tube or a container of this until now, so hopefully this will last. Looks like I gooped a little on the inside accidentally. Don't want that hair that came off the daggone brush end to get in there. I was always told by my grandpa, who was a plumber, always ensure you make one full turn as your glue sets to get rid of the bubbles. So that's the full turn there. And you guys saw me take some sandpaper to that. Grandpa also always said, rough up your joint. That way your glue will stick better. Let's see here. That's what we cut off. So I'm going to make the general assumption we need that exact same length of pipe. It's going to be close enough for who it's for anyway. Get us a good mark here. As always, you just mark with letters, right? I mean, who pulls a tape measure on plumbing? I don't. That was about the straightest crooked cut I've ever made in my entire life. But that's all right. Again, you see how when you cut it, yeah, I don't have PVC cutters or anything, so I'm just using a Sawzall, so it ends up giving some frays on there. But essentially all I'm doing is just taking that pipe, spinning it in that sandpaper, and it cleans off that edge and makes the PVC rough. That's all we're doing, is making it a rough texture. I'm no professional, stated that numerous times. I'm just doing how I was showed to do it, and that's how we're gonna do it, because ain't nobody else here to do it. So that's the way it works. Got our extension primed up. Get us some glue on the side we're going to put in. Was that too much glue for you professional plumbers? I guarantee you're going to tell me that. Oh my gosh, you don't need that much glue. There, she's bottomed out. Gave her a turn. Getting glue absolutely everywhere. My wife's going to love me. I just wipe it on my pants. All right, now I think what we need to do is cut this up in here somewhere, put us another coupler on there, and then get us one solid section that goes down to the 45. So that is what we're gonna do. This is what happens when you don't have heat in your building and you thought you had all your pipes drained all the way. Well, sometimes you just don't get it what you need done. And then you do repair work. Oh yeah, get that purple stuff everywhere. Why not? Get our coupler primed there. Throw our glue on our pipe. Again, way too much glue. Now, essentially, make sure we don't have any glue in there. Just a little dab, nothing major. Now what we're going to do is we're going to glue our 45 to the end of our pipe that we're going to cut for our extension so we can get a dimension there. Rough up our end. Get our primer on. Primer our 45. Glue on the end of our pipe. Glue the 45 on. Again, give it one full turn. Let that dry for a minute while we're holding it. Now essentially we can dry fit this up and get us a good cut line here. See, our cut line is basically in line with the F there. Same thing, clean up our end. Primer up. I think I want to do the 45 first because this side has some slop to it. I can move this one around. So if I get that 45 on there and get it lined up, I can move this pipe over and I think I can get them together there. That's the hope anyway. I guess realistically we could do a 2-for-1 if we wanted to try to get crazy with it. Give our one full twist. Get ourselves lined up. That looks pretty good right there. Now while that one can be moved around just a little bit, get our glue on this end of the pipe and shove her together. This is the only one that we won't be able to get a full twist on, so I'm going to glue both joints. Oh, that slipped in there nicely. We're going to hold that together. Try to get rid of the bulk of the glue there. Getting that stuff everywhere. Told you I'm not a plumber. But I think this will hold. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Most plumbers do a much cleaner job than that right there. And ultimately, while that's setting up there, ultimately, I would turn the camera on me, but it's just completely dark, so it doesn't do any good. Ultimately, the goal is to go back there, trim that pipe off, put a shut off at the end of that PVC, which comes, that's the water supply. And then all this will change to PEX eventually. The original owner just ran PVC pipes through the wall into this Barney shower, and then he put 2 shutoffs right there at the top of PVC. So all that has to be changed out. This will probably be tiled and or waterproofed and stuccoed, one or the other, for the shower. But that there gets us put back together. It also broke up here. I had put a cap on that previously just to cap it off, because I know we're going to change all this. But needing water supply for the pressure washing guy, so that'll set up for probably, well, he's not coming till Wednesday, so it'll set up for several days. But I will turn the water on today just to confirm that we don't have any leaks and ensure that I don't need to fix anything else before he shows up. On to the next project.
Alright, you guys are hanging out with me now. Matt had to walk down 4 flights of steps because we dropped those pieces after we brought them all the way up here. He is not happy about it. How's it going, Mr. Millennial?
Well, coming to fetch crap that you're dropping.
I guess we're going to start tethering siding off to him.
Here, catch. You ready?
No.
Now you expect me to get this up half spiral staircases.
I don't think you can make it up here.
That's a challenge. Challenge accepted.
Alright, he's got it. I'm glad that's over with. Alright, he's finally made his way back up here. I think. You have to take a break?
You just have to be the dog that wags the tail, not the tail that wags the dog.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Ta-da!
Alright, back to what we were doing.
Back to work.
Alright, Matt, you ready for this piece?
Well, I don't know. We struggled with it last time, and this time you say it's 5 1/8 straight, where last time it was 5 1/8 to 4 to 5 1/2. So I think
perfect.
we're ready.
Yeah.
Here you go. Oh, here, hold on. Let me get the handle out of there. I assume since you're holding the camera, it's going to be hard for you to pop.
Yeah. Got it?
Yeah. Now, for some reason, I've lost my razor knife today, so I need your razor knife, sir.
Okay.
Don't be jinxing no straightness either.
You probably need me to cut that, don't you? We want it straight.
What you talking about? This is going to be so straight, it's crooked.
Yep.
You ever seen that before?
Nope. I've seen this view before and it never gets old.
Yeah, that's a good view out there.
That's like a fog or something. Is it supposed to be raining?
Haze. It's a heat haze.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I got a heat haze on my forehead.
You can keep that to yourself.
Oh yeah, let me help you. I enjoy watching the struggle.
Struggle, heck. That's straight as a bent arrow. Oops.
flawlessly this time. Last piece of siding until the addition makes it to the top.
We looked for this piece for a while.
Yeah, just like we looked for the last shingle for a while.
We don't want to talk about that one.
This 45 feet in the air stuff's for the birds.
I don't think the shingle is bad. The framing is what was the real pain.
That was a pain. Unsquare, unstraight, unplumb. Here you go. I'm tired of complaining. Am I gonna have to do some gymnastics in here to help?
Yep, carpenter yoga.
Ah! Remember, I can't survive here for long. Oh, gee whiz.
That's such a satisfying noise.
Yeah, whenever it actually does it.
Is yours not going?
Not yet.
Ah, mine not either. Actually, mine did most of it.
I told you we should have went
Hey,
5.5. What am I gonna do with you?
I went everywhere except for this end over here. Oh yeah, and your end. Actually, most of it didn't go.
Exactly. Oops, don't do that.
You just need to make it longer.
Well, everything snapped except for the last 3. I just need to take a breath.
The last 2 on my end too. I don't think your spine's meant to bend that way. Yeah.
Here, pull your lock down.
Woo!
That sucked.
Yeah, there's not really another word to describe it other than that.
There you go. You got that one.
Cool, sweet.
That's all right. Now slide it all the way. There you go, to the end. Now the problem is I can't do that over here. Are you going to be able to or not? I got your belt. Even the slightest assistance makes you feel more comfortable, don't it?
Oh yeah.
If you get all but one, it's good. I put 3 on the end because that's the windy side. That sounded good.
Nope.
No?
This ain't gonna go, man.
Oh!
I got it.
You get it?
Yeah. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, that'll work.
Cool, cool. Well, there it is.
Almost
Last piece.
last piece almost died on that last hoorah.
All right. Well, that concludes today's video. Dustin and I have to call it early. I got kid stuff, you got kid stuff. Yes, our wives take care of most of it, but there's more than just one endeavor. So
Yeah.
that concludes this video. That's all the siding except for the bump out. And the reason we didn't do the bump out is because I got to run 2 vent pipes out of this roof system up in the wall and then out the wall, and we'll have to side around it. So I'm not worried about siding the bump out until the addition makes it. Even though I might, you know, not have the money to do the addition, we're doing the addition.
Wishing it into existence.
That's exactly right. Wishing it into existence. That's a good way to put it. So that brings this video to a close. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and as always, like, comment, subscribe.